Alrighty, here we go. It is Seto Kaiba, and he is going up against our girl Serenity in a Duelist Kingdom showdown. Cypher Wing is card of the match, and tough one to call. If Kaiba gets his good, strong monsters out early, he could overpower Serenity very quickly. However, Serenity has proven herself so far to be quite durable. I think she's 5-4. 5 wins, 4 losses. She's actually doing pretty good. Okay, Spirit of the Harp has gone face down to defense mode. 2000 defense, it's not a bad start. Penumbral Soldier Lady, that could be the card of the match because it gains 1000 points during the damage step when facing a light monster. The Blue Eyes White Dragon is a light monster, so Penumbral Soldier Lady technically is stronger than Blue Eyes with its effect. To get to 3100 as Lajin has attacked the Spirit of the Harp. And Serenity wasting no time, she has gone straight for Penumbral Soldier Lady. And at 2100 it will get over Lajin, so Kaiba may be the one getting overpowered early here. Alright, Serenity with a good monster on the field and a slight lead in life points. Now, what does Kaiba have? Come back with here, he's got a face down defense. And Kaiba has ended his turn. He's also laid a card face down on the field. Okay, first of all, special shoutouts to Crimson Maelstrom 573, Sukowski 1978, Zorzi Zone, Kodoskopos, I'm still not 100% sure how to say that name, I'm sorry. Penumbral Soldier Lady gets the attack. It was a Hitotsumi Giant and 1100 off of Kaiba's total. He's at 7300. Midnight DB as well, Dan Player 2K, Moon Wolfie, Amamiya Casual as well, one of my long-time commenters, in fact one of my very first commenters on the Yu-Gi-Oh series, and also Sax Pack Abs for commenting on yesterday's duels as well. I'm going to try and get back to comments manually through typing so I can pay attention to the duels as they're being played. As Serenity, so I'm not exactly sure. Actually, I think she had Witch of the Black Forest on the field. That's why she's looking for a card to add from the deck to the hand. And she gave it somewhat thought. She's gone with okay, Goddess of the Third Eye. So she has Polymerization and Dark Lord Marie, so she can summon Saint Joan here if she wants to. Kaiba used Battle Ox to get Witch of the Black Forest off the field, which may not have been a great move because it has led to Serenity being able to use a fusion. Obviously Kaiba can't see Serenity's hand, but a 2800 in Saint Joan is very, very good. And Serenity is in a fantastic position here. Dark Lord Marie is now in the graveyard. And Fire Princess, that's effect will come into play here. Alright, 400 off from the Battle Ox. 2813 is 4300. So Kaiba's losing a lot of points here. And if he makes it to the next turn, he will lose 500 life points from the effect of Fire Princess and Dark Lord Marie. Now, what has Kaiba got? Has he got anything on this turn to come back with here? Otherwise, Serenity is going to get a very quick win. It's a Monster Reborn. Not a bad card, but there's nothing really in the graveyard that's going to help Kaiba out here. Even if Kaiba had a Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field, he wouldn't be able to get through Penumbral Soldier Lady. So he has brought back the Dark Lord Marie and has just thrown down a face down of his own. Oh, and there it is. So using Dark Lord Marie to get rid of Fire Princess, but it may not be enough. Serenity does have Doriado in hand as well. Kaiba doesn't have a lot of life points remaining. And the Forgiving Maiden is drawn. Serenity has just summoned Doriado. Alright, so... Alright, 21-7, that'd be 400. Depending on what Kaiba's face down is, Serenity might go for the win here. And she does. Kaiba's face down is a Lord of D. Which Kaiba wouldn't have thrown that down unless it was necessary for defense. If he had a Flute of Summoning Dragon, he may not have had any Blue Eyes, but however, Blue Eyes still wouldn't have been able to get through Penumbral Soldier Lady. If Serenity can get that down early, it may block the effectiveness of Kaiba's Blue Eyes. Alright, rock, paper, scissors, shoot goes to Serenity again. We do have Tanya going up against Kaiba as well in the next game. More by coincidence than anything, but I thought, Kaiba's a fun duelist. We can see him twice in one night. That's not too bad. Alright. A little bit of a lesser hand for Serenity this time. Kanan the Sword's Mistress as Shadow Tamer. There's Doriado's Blessing. There's a Monster Reborn, and there's also Bad Reaction to Simuchi as well. And Kaiba kicks it off with the Hitotsu-Me Giant. And a face-down spell or trap of his own as well. He goes in for an attack and will win the match with Shadow Tamer. But there is Kanan, the Sword's Mistress, in Serenity's hand. Depending, of course, what Kaiba's face-down card might be. And there is Witch of the Black Forest as well. We saw Serenity make good use of that in the last match. 1400 of Kanan the Sword's Mistress is summoned, so should the attack land, it'll be 200 off Kaiba, and it is. Kaiba's at 7800. Still got a face down, but what is it? Kaiba's face down. He's taken his draw. He's got 5 cards in hand. Oh, polymerization. Is that a... Oh, he couldn't have 3 Blue Eyes already. I mean, in theory, he could, but... And we don't see this very often. Rabid Horseman is going to come to the field. I don't think we saw Rabid Horseman once throughout the entire Duelist Kingdom season. That was produced on the channel over the last few months. Finished a little while ago, but mostly through 2024. Rabid Horseman has got rid of Kanan. And now the only thing Serenity has... She's got a Monster Reborn, but there's nothing to really reborn and bring back. So Witch of the Black Forest is on the field. The Witch of the Black Forest has just been destroyed. Now Penumbral Soldier Lady is under 1500 defense, so Witch of the Black Forest can bring that to Serenity's hand. She can't tribute it, but she does have a Monster Reborn, and it's a good decision. Monster Reborn can bring back Witch of the Black Forest. Serenity can use its effect again. What does she draw here? It's Polymerization. Well, we did see St. Joan in the last match. And Serenity's playing almost flawlessly here right now. Brings back Witch of the Black Forest. And she will tribute it. Witch of the Black Forest's effect will activate again. If Serenity wants to be really clever here, she can use Scroll of the Bewitchment and turn Rabid Horseman to a light type and do an extra 1000 points of damage. And she's picked Goddess with the Third Eye. She does have Polymerization if she draws either Dark Lord Marie or the Forgiving Maiden. She will be able to get St. Joan. She didn't play Scroll of the Bewitchment. Maybe just saving it. I mean, there's no real other better chance to use it. Oh, it's a Dark Hole. Dark Hole by Seto Kaiba. Gets rid of Penumbral Soldier Lady, but it would appear that Kaiba doesn't have any monsters. And Serenity throwing down Goddess with the third eye, not keeping it in hand, deciding to go all out for the attack here. She is sensing that Kaiba does not have counter-attack and is going straight for his life point, 6,500 for Kaiba. He needs something and he needs it quick. He has thrown down a defense. Looks like it was the card he just drew. Oh, and it's a Dark Lord Marie. Serenity has Saint Joan again. And Dark Lord Marie is going to go to Serenity's graveyard, so the life point addition effect can come into play again here. It's been absolutely flawless from Serenity so far, besides not using Scroll of the Bewitchment, but it's been a good game from her so far. Kaiba is really on the back foot until he's just activated Crush card, and it was Sagi the Dark Clown that was face down. Saint Joan is gone. Serenity has just lost with basically her best attacker, maybe with the exception of Penumbral Soldier Lady in this duel, since Blue Eyes is a light type, but... And Serenity has got Wadapon on the field. Kaiba has thrown down a face down. Oh, still no monsters for Kaiba. Unless they're all high levels, he does have quite a few of them. He's got Judge Man, the 3 Blue Eyes, a Sword Stalker. So he does have them. He does have a few high level monsters. It could just be that he's got throwaway magic and traps that he can't use as well. And here we go, he's just thrown down Grappler. And he's gone in for the attack, which is brave as well, because Grappler's not the strongest monster out there, but got the job done on this turn. Serenity has drawn Lady Assailant of Flames. And unfortunately for Kaiba, if he has got Sword Stalker and Judge Man in hand, he just cannot keep monsters on the field right now. It's another 200 life points off. Serenity still at 7,800. She's doing grand. She's got Swords of Revealing Light if she gets in trouble. And it's not looking good for Kaiba. He's really on the back foot. He's throwing down another spell or trap, and to the end phase. He must have high levels. There's Water Magician. It's a good draw. So 15 and 14 together would make 2,900. And Kaiba, if he has not got any cards to block with here, he is going to lose a lot of points. Oof, I tell you what, he's just lost 2,900 points. He's only going to be able to get attacked like that. If Serenity draws another monster, it could be over. Kaiba has potentially bricked. He's thrown down another spell or trap. And if this is going to be... No, maybe one more turn. If Kaiba will have to draw something on his next turn, otherwise he will lose after this one. If it is such a duel, we may have to get a rematch between these two at some point. Give him a best of 5. Kaiba down to 500 points. Alright, Kaiba has thrown down another spell or trap. It would be beautiful. Oh, and it's a Smile Potion that Serenity draws. Castle Walls is activated. It looks like Kaiba has just... He's either got high levels in his hand and has just throwaway magic and traps. Looks like he is bricked, which is a shame. But Serenity does pick up. It's a 2-0 win as well on Kaiba. It's a very good result if you're on Team Serenity. Well, we do have Tanya and Kaiba coming up straight up after this one as well. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and thanks for leaving all the comments. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.